Hello, 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 everyone. My name is St. Louis Sanford. My podcast and video is about what Afro American and white people do to piss me off. Now, this episode is pertaining to the poorest state and the poorest city with a racist government. Now, the governor in this state is doing everything to keep Afro American people and people of color down. Now, what I have a problem with is that instead of him getting his education system up to standard, this governor is going around telling everyone about critical race theory. Really? Now, racist governor in racist southern states, for some reason, are really trying to stop the education system from teaching the history of slavery. Why are you people still branding the rebel flag? Why is it that you people want to keep monuments around the South to remind everyone of the Civil War that they lost, which people helped free the slave? Why do you still have different hate groups that are trying to overthrow the government of this country? Why is it that you do not want to teach the history of slavery in this country, but all the signs and the hateful feelings, the white supremacy groups that's reminding us how y'all feel? The racist people want to keep things as if it's still in the 1800s. No. And they are still trying in 2022, as they did in the 1800s, keep Afro American people from voting. There are also people are trying to tell women what to do with their body. This is what the things that the governor of Mississippi love to do is to control people. Now, only way that African American people are getting ahead in states like this, the African American men are teaching their young men every aspect of how to not build, not only just build houses, but what it takes to start the building. As far as they're going to teach you how to lay the concrete, they're going to teach you how to, or what I call, when I went to, it's been a while since I went to carpentry school, is the towing. That's when we do the concrete, you lay the wood down all the way around the house. If it's square, then you're going to put in a square, rectangular, however the house is made, this is where you're going to lay that long wood. And what you're going to do with that long piece of 24 by whatever, this is where you start framing the house. You're going to start framing the house up to however many floors you want. And then what you're going to do, the windows, you're going to do the roofing. They're going to teach you how to do the plumbing, the electricity, and what am I missing? You got drywalling. I'm going to go back over again. You got drywalling, you got the plumbing, you got the electricity, you got the roofing, and other aspect of carpentry. You're going to learn how to do all of this. You can take one of all the 5 to 6 things I named and make money. This is free trading, free trade school, right there. In places like Mississippi where racism is prevalent, you can learn how to do a lot of things. They're going to teach you how to work on cars. You're going to learn how to diagnose engine problem, They're going to teach you how to take the engine out, how to install the engine. They're going to teach you transmission, how to put it in, how to take it out, how to work on it. They're going to teach you the body work. If the car's all dented up, they're going to teach you how to repair the dents and paint it. They're going to teach you how to put on brakes. You can take either one of those things I name on cars and make good money. You can do all six and you're really gonna make some money. Now, another thing they're gonna teach you. I'm gonna get back to the racist part, but I want to talk about the business, right? That's who I am, the business. They're gonna teach you agriculture, every aspect of agriculture. So it's more to just putting the seed in the ground, put dirt on top, and water it. You got to recognize when it starts growing is to catch some kind of disease. You got to be able to recognize that and what to do. Agriculture is not easy. You go to school for that. You're going to learn how to manicure. You're going to learn how to plant, harvesting. There's so many things in agriculture that is unbelievable. You can make a ton of money in agriculture. It is unreal. These are things people in the South, in the racist South, that Afro American people do to make sure that the kids that come after them learn something. And a lot of times when they learn these trades, they move out. They move away from the state. A lot of them come back. And right now, since COVID, there's been a mad migration of African American people moving back to the South because of clean air. You're not all crowded in like in cities like New York, Chicago, Boston, most of your northeastern cities. So there's a big migration going back to the South. And guess what? All this racist stuff that's going on in the South is coming to an end. Those racist governor who think about stopping critical race theory, no, it's not going to happen. It's going to happen right now. It's going to be short-lived because that migration going back to the South, now you got the red versus the blue. And what's going to happen when all those people start going back to the South? It's going to go from red. Pink is lighter than red. Then it's going to purple. Purple is lighter than blue. Then it's going to turn blue. Then you're going to look around here. Those southern states are going to turn to blue state. Perfect example. Georgia. Then you look at Texas. Texas and California, one of the biggest states in the country. You know what's going to be next? Florida. Florida going to be your next state. Now, let me continue on, but I just had to talk about that because I felt the need to talk about it. Now, another thing that's going on, people, is that these people are really trying to take and keep the old ways that was going on in the 1800s and the early 1900s. As I stated earlier, it's not going to work because people are not thinking like that anymore. We're more progressive. We're not backwards. We're not going backwards. We're going forward. New things are happening. We're thinking new ways. The age of the computer is still going on. It has not reached really its highest potential yet. So there's a lot of things that's going to go on, that's going on, that's going to keep these people who are trying to keep this country the way it was back then. It's not going to happen. It's going to die. Trust you me. Now, another thing about the governor of Mississippi, water crisis. 2 years running, they have water crisis there. But it's going to come to an end. The Department of Justice is investigating the state of Mississippi. Why is it that the water in Jackson, Mississippi is still bad? I'll tell you why. It's 82% African American. Now, if it was 55% African American, the problem never exists. If it did, it'd have been fixed within 2 months. Within 2 months, that problem would have been fixed. Now, another thing that the governor need to do, for whatever reason, why they're trying to keep everything down and keep the old ways going, is beyond me. But hey, it's time to move forward. Bring in jobs. Talk to some of these business people. Make phone calls. Tell them, hey, we'll give you a tax break if you bring 2 or 3 thousand jobs here. Talk to that tech company. They'll come in there. Give them that tax break. Talk to Amazon. Bring in 4 or 5 distribution centers there. You need that in that state so that you can bring it up and bring the quality of life to where it needs to be so those people can enjoy themselves. And yeah, I mean, I love the fact that they are learning how to excel in the trade business because we need them, but we need to diversify, not diversify, but we need to be uh, versed in everything. I apologize for an incorrect word, but we need to be able to do more than just one industries. We need to be in the tech industries. We truly need to be in that. So hey, now my there's a part two to this. The part two to this, people, is going to be an eye opener. It's going to be something. It's about Jackson State University. We got Deion Sanders down there, and the building of a new stadium, and what the governor is saying about that. With this racist governor, check it out. Stay tuned. It's coming up in the next few days. Thank you for listening, and thank you for looking. I'm on Spotify, YouTube, and other platforms. Hit the likes, tell a friend, come on through and enjoy. I got about 58 episodes I'm going to be uploading. Thank you.